Hey people, Intro here, 53 SDL Province, Blue Team. Got some Tyranids in it. Mendicant bias with a Hive Tyrant, a durable hero walking through objects, cannot be suppressed, can bring offense, disruption and support. Begins in melee with a basic synapse. I shall call you Dominguez, alongside kesuga7 and a Ravener Alpha. A turn-on hero with great mobility, powerful offense and a bit of support. Begins with a ranged weapon. It's been a while since I've seen Mendicant bias and kesuga7 in a replay. Rounding off the team here, Thorinc and a Chaos Sorcerer. Offensive and disruptive hero with powerful battlefield manipulation and control. We got 1,000 Suns elite scheme duking it out there on the red team with banned but still superior, also known as Overtly generous rocking an Apothecary. Support hero fighting in melee combat by default. Begins with a heal and a passive health regeneration aura. Alongside Shoris and an Inquisitor. Offensive hero with powerful control, begins in melee but can get specialized ranged weapons. And rounding off the teams, Mizu and a Force Commander. A versatile frontline hero, can bring offense, disruption and support for the Emperor. And we got the Raven Guard elite scheme thing in it. Mendicant bias with just double Hormagaunts up, Kesuga double Hormagaunts into the Termagants. Hive Tyrant, Dominguez goes straight after the Force Commander there. Hormagaunts looking for targets, scouts running away. The Tactical Marines take the garrison. He gets some free shots. Force Commander Bolt Pistol doing some work now. Sentinel is up for Shoris. Looks like it. Oh, we got Hammer of the Witches stunned the Ravener Alpha and he ran off. And on the power here, look at this, Overtly generous. Rotating all the way across to get that power bashing done with a flame attack squad. With leaving the east side completely open. Oh, scouts are here. But they don't have shotguns or anything. 2-1 power says Kesuga. Mendicant bias not too happy about it. Because he's trying to fight the Force Commander right now. Looks like Mendicant bias tried to warn about it in the chat. I didn't see that before. He knows what Overtly's up to. They're going to get a full power bash, I think. Oh, Tax go for the decap. They get a very, very, very fast decap. They're going to get a full bash and a decap then. Trying to tell Thorinc to bash this side. And it's not happening. Grabs the wreck point. Trying to steal this contested power. Where's the Sorcerer? He's going for the VP, I think. They should get at least one gen. Scouts in the garrison here. Do you have the, yep. Holy Brazier in for the Inquisitor. A power weapon with the Holy Pyre. Area denial. Damaging and debuffing. And Rosarius is up. Bunch of war gear thrown onto the Inquisitor pretty early. Now they've gone rotated across to try and get a power bash on the other side. Overtly liking the purification vials these days. Used to run purification rites all the time. Against double Tyranids, the vials could be amazing. There's the Holy Pyre. There's Hammer of the Witches on the Ravener Alpha again. I think he was trying to build a Hive node there. One of the rarest things in the game, the Ravener Alpha Hive node. 479 to 447. Force Commander throws up the battle cry, but he's taking a whole bunch of damage. He ran behind the heavy cover there. That was smart. Took far less damage from the Ravener Brood there. Raptors on the field for Thorinc. Just running past the Inquisitor there. They're going to get another full power bash and a decap. Apothecary now has his customized Stormbolter. 479 to 431 on the VPs. Double Ravener Broods for Kesuga. Can they revive the Ravener Alpha though, the blue team? Was it a full bash? They even noded. They're noding the power point there as well, the red team. Apothecary getting swarmed. Throws his vials but does go down. Might be tricky to revive him up here, we'll see. Inquisitor off the field. Hive Tyrant's got his warp field. Converting his energy instead of his health when he takes damage. Can they take down the Force Commander? No, I think he's alright. 479 to 388. Raptors there. Suppressing when they land with a cacophony effect. Going to take down the node. We are going to get a revive. Which should level up Dominguez, the Hive Tyrant, right? Red team taking back the west side. Oh, a bunch of Hormagaunts died over here. Yeah, Mendicant Bias lost Hormagaunts there. Does have a Worry Brood up. How long it takes to get that node down. Shotgun scouts trying to bash the other node. We do see a full bash thanks to Thorinc. He's got Chaos Space Marines with Eternal War on them. 20% more damage in melee and ranged combat. Ravena Alpha back to his feet. Can get after these scouts. Looks like these CSM are also going after them. They can't get this node down. It keeps being rebuilt. Can they get it? There we go. Decaps on. Scouts decapping that fully matured wreck point. Is Mendicant Bias just looking for tier 2 now? More Raptors for Thorinc. This is generally not well advised for Chaos players. Very, very few situations you'd want double Raptors. They're going to bleed you dry. Especially along... Yeah, they've been cancelled. These heretics can make you bleed a lot. Level 2 Inquisitor. Librarian on the way in tier 2 for Mizu. Shoris also goes tier 2. Maybe we'll see the Bane Wolf. The Bane Wolf now takes 25 seconds, I think, to be called in at base. They're trying to make it much less punishing in terms of getting your power bashed in a 1v1 by a Bane Wolf. Very hard to stop that. Gives a bit more time to prepare for it if it takes 25 seconds to come in. Double Raveners meleeing these tactical marines. Red team have a power here too. Hive Tyrant fighting the Force Commander. Absorbing so much damage with the shield up. They haven't even started on his health yet. Warrior Brood with the Barbed Strangler. And there's those double Raveners. Grenade is well dodged actually. Look at double Ravener damage on onto the Force Commander there. Can they get him? Go into melee mode. There we go. And then a burst of range. There we go. Well played by Kesuga. Retreating units take 30% more damage from melee attacks. Down goes the Sentinel. Did well though. Walker down, says Thorinc. Most people don't call the Sentinel a walker. They use that term for the chunky tier 2 walkers, but it's walking around, isn't it? Shoris with Stormtroopers on the way. We may see the new assault kit with the she called some in as well, the Inquisitor. Look. Yep, assault kit on the way. We'll see the new impact grenade that they get. They used to have a frag grenade back in the day. Librarian with Psychic Hood up already. Ready to support Terminators, I suppose. Here's some Stern Guard veterans being called in by Mizu. First company marines that can change their ammo to combat all targets. Using their Kraken bolts there, which means they should be shooting at the Hive Tyrant. But I don't think they are. Hormagaunts off the field. Hive Tyrant now tying these guys up. They still can't get rid of him. So tanky with that shield. Level 2 now as well. 4-2-3 to 3-2-1 on the VPs. Can he kill a Marine? Dominguez cannot kill a Marine. He's off the field. Who's this down? This is the Apothecary down. Sorcerer has the Sword of Flame. CSM, oh, he chucked the vials again and died doing it. CSM having to run. Didn't drop a model though. Not much he can do against the garrison with this loadout of stuff. Could get grenade launcher heretics maybe. It might not be a bad shout. Assault kit in. Oh, they don't get the grenade icon. Should they get the grenade icon? I mean, for an impact grenade, yeah, I think they should. Apothecary's back to his feet. Inquisitor now level 3 with that revive, and they're power bashing again. And look how red the map is. Noise Marines on the way for Thorinc. There's the tier 2 for Overtly. Very late tier 2. Zoanthrope is up here for Mendicant Bias. Going to be another full bash and a decap, I think. 2v1 against Thorinc. Kesuga is supporting a bit, though. We have some Mark of Pawn Chaos Space Marines taking huge amounts of damage trying to run in. Need to run. Yeah, they need to retreat. Raptors also need to retreat. Did they not fully heal? Not sure. Where's the impact grenades? Fellas, have I missed them? Spawn mines detonating. decent damage on those stormtroopers, but did they kill models? Yeah, they killed a few models. 359 to 307. Triple cap for the red team. Blue team did have a VP lead though. Overtly thanking for the revive, I think. Level 2 Sorcerer. Trying to get his power point back. There's those noise marines, in it. Tier 3 for Shoris. What is this? That's the Force Commander chasing down a Zone Throat. He's got his shield up and he needs it. Level 2 Force Commander's not happy. Combat stims in for the Apothecary. Double Zone Throats. Plague Marines now for Thorinc. Just a solid unit all round to get. Prepare for vehicles and just annoying to deal with for your enemy because they're tough and explode and all that stuff. Scouts grabbing eastern power points. Fully genned up as well. Mizu thinks the match is boring. I'm enjoying it so far. Hive Tyrant has Crushing Claws on the field. Almost level 3. Bunch of tier 3s coming in for the red team. Tech advantage for sure because they've bashed at least 3 times. Full bashes. That node is blue again. There's some Purification Vials action. Burrow strike. Very good strike. Tie up the stormtroopers maybe. No, they're shooting still. They may need to just run. Yeah, Hammer of the Witches goes in. And there's the Holy Fire. There is the Chains of Torment. Kicking off also on the west side. Double Zone Throats getting some good volleys away on the Tactical Marines there. They have their Sergeant though, so they were able to use And They Shall Know No Fear to get a bunch of damage resistance. It does slow them down though. And now the devs are taking shots. I think they're far enough away that only the lead model gets hit there though. Far enough away from each other, I mean. Ravener Alpha is now burrowing with Hardened Carapace. 259 to 287. Using a tunnel. He's got another one here. Units can go between those tunnel entrances. Inquisitor to fight some heretics. Why are you doom blasting, guys? It's a single entity who's not even trying to move. It's not worth the doom blast, I don't think. She gets a good special. Plague Marines are now here. They have damage over time Plague Bolters and also a snaring missile launcher. Not sure what their melee DPS is, but I don't think it's too impressive. Trying to fight that Inquisitor. On the west side, a Brood Nest is up for Mendicant Bias. Global ability of the Hive Tyrant. Reinforce units around it. They also get a little bit of health regen. I think it's a very small amount though. Oh hey, Terminator Force Commander for Mizu. Sorcerer just set himself on fire with the old Coruscating Flame. West side I think is going to turn red. Oh, we got Lightning Claws on this guy. Really bad news for the Zone Throats if we can catch him. Brood Nest goes down. Can't suppress that Force Commander now, so these guys with the Barbed Strangler will be firing on the Marines there. Crushing Claws going after him though. And he's still got that shield up. Kraken Bolt, Stern Guard, and the Heavy Bolter and the Marines get rid of the Hive Tyrant now. Triple cap again for the red team. Shoris is down to just Kasrkin. The heck happened? What did I miss? Missed it all. This Terminator Force Commander is being a bit of a menace here. They don't have any termagants for crippling poison. Force Commander getting knocked over by those Hive nodes. Can they kill him? He's not trying to run. I think he's trying to teleport, but he keeps getting knocked over. That was probably what was happening there. 66 hit points. He's going to be alright, I think. Shoris with a Bane Blade on the way. What is the Hive Tyrant doing now? Back to the east side. Terminators are in for Overtly. Apothecary down again, though. Got some Plasma Kasrkin. Don't know what the heck happened to the rest of your army, Shoris. I see some dead stuff around here and there, but nothing in a massive pile, which I expected to see. I don't know. I don't see them. Raptors have their aspiring champion. Predator tank for Mizu. Force Commander trying to heal up. And they get a bit of a power bash going here, eh? There's the tier 3 for Mendicant bias. Node is downed. Yeah, not quite as quick as they once were at power bashing the old Noise Marines. CSM trying to run interference, but they probably don't want to fight all that stuff in it. Even the Force Commander alone would be a bit of a problem. Here's Thorinc's Plague Marines helping out. Oh, he just teleported in here, which means he can't teleport out. Chains of Torments. That missile launcher struggling to hit him though. What is this? That's overtly scouts being weird. Looking for tunnels maybe. Sorcerer, you okay, buddy? He's alright. Set himself on fire again. Here come heretics. And a bunch of Tyranids again. Hive Tyrant goes straight after that Force Commander with its crushing claws. Double Zoanthropes. That's a big blob of stuff for the Zoanthropes here, isn't it? And a tank appears. These guys can chuck their electro-shock grubs on it. Down goes Dominguez. Force Commander still up. Now runs away. And those guys will run away now, because there's a Baneblade, isn't it? 127 to 208. Terminator's got their Cyclone missile launcher stuff going on. Those tacks are okay, I think. Yes. And we got double melee Raveners now for kesuga7. And a melee Ravener Alpha. Crippling Talon. Synapse Aura for damage. Be fun to see him alongside the double Raveners. 127 to 193. What a weird game it's turned into in terms of units being lost. CSM are okay. They're level 3. They've done well. West side is still blue. Baneblade and a Predator tank. Might have something to say about that. We've got scouts here as well. Ogrin's on the way for Shoris. These double Zoanthropes have been good, eh? There's double focus Warp Blast up. Hive Tyrant throws up his shield. Could do some really good damage if you can get close to these guys. Levels up to 3. You guys are trying to chuck your grubs, are you? Oh, they got suppressed by the heavy bolters. And there was a heavy bolter here too. Mendicant Bias calls out the 2 because he's facing a Baneblade and a Predator tank, and there's some Kassakin. And soon to be Ogrins. Carnifex for Bias. Do you have to get Venom Cannon here because of these vehicles? Gone for Stranglethorn, okay. Double Plague Marines for Thorinc, still in tier 2. Gonna get a decap at least. Apothecary's down again. Oh, Terminator's being threatened. There's Angels of Death popped by the Apothecary, one of his globals. Halving the damage these guys take. There's Lariman's Blessing, bringing back the Apothecary. Can they get one more of these Terminators down? They did. Genes did a Brood hit level 2. Back to the west side. Yeah, that Force Commander's a menace. Even against the big Hive Tyrant. Doesn't have a armor upgrade yet, though, that guy. Ogrins are in play. Not doing anything right now. Waiting for the power to get them their leader, I think. Shoris. Swarm Lord coming up for Kesuga. Blast Master gets a decent hit on the scouts. Carnifex fighting the Force Commander. These guys using their Vengeance rounds to shoot down the Carnifex. Here come the Ogrins. No Bernard Leader yet. Purgatus makes everything run, and they're going to retain the west side here. The red team, aren't they? Look at this. Through the middle. Kesuga doing some work grabbing the VP, and Swarmlord will be up soon. And a Lictor on the way for Mendicant Bias. It's a heavy melee Lictor. The Apothecary going to go down again? No, he's alright for now. Chucks out his Vial. And the Raveners run. Level 3 melee Raveners. Almost 1,500 hit points on those guys. The Ravener Alphas have been all sneaky, and these guys can't spot him. And he could spring up and mess with these attacks quite a lot. He's going for it now. Oh, the Gene Stealer's being sneaky as well. Can they pounce? There it is. And there's Catalyst to double the damage of the Gene Stealers to make sure he got that kill, and does indeed get the kill. Here come Plasma Cannons now for Overtly. Apothecary runs for his life. Catalyst doubles the damage of a unit, but they take damage over time while it's active. One of the globals of the Ravener Alpha. Very, very powerful. 89 to 129. Going top, says Thorinc. By top, he means the east side, I believe. Oh, maybe he just means north. Maybe he just means he's going through the middle. Lictor's here to support. Good foot speed on the CSM. Raptors, of course, can jump. Lictor is capping, and he is a fast capper. That was a good shot there. I think they hit all the models, maybe. Meanwhile, west side, the push is pushed back. Swarm Lord has gone east side. Super unit for Tyranids provides a speed and reinforcement synapse. Vehicle armor really powerful in melee. They've got this power locked down. Overtly seems kind of pinned back here. Its Raven has been awesome. There's a Burrow Strike, stunning those Terminators. Swarm Lord providing even more speed for these fellas. Go help mid, I guess, says Mizu. 76 to 118. Got a Librarian here. Doesn't have his own Terminators, but of course he's got his own armor on. Why do those claws look so mental? They're not usually that size, are they? It's a Raven Guard thing, perhaps. They have barely touched the Baneblade so far. The Lictor still pushing through the mid. They didn't get the VP. It's a double for the red team, actually. Mendicant Bias saying it's a 2v1. Waiting for support. His team were pushing through the mid. Thorinc thinks it's GG. Hive Tyrant does make it out, but I don't think they have time for another push here. They never tried the big push on the west side, did they? Kesuga tried the mid. There's another Carnifex up. There's no time for it to do anything. Mark of Corn CSM make it out, maybe. Or maybe not. Curse of Indrid strikes again. They got their natural back. But it's still a 2v1. Oh, these guys are decapping. I have spoke too soon. They have stopped the VP rot here. Level 7 Ravener Alpha runs off. Swarm Lord cracking through some Stern Guard. Popping the Leech Essence up to drain their health. And they're going to wipe. Wipes them out. Wipes them out. They get a tank as well. Down it goes. Now these guys can both fight this Lightning Claw Force Commander who teleports away. Melter Raptors having a go at the Baneblade maybe. Gene Stealer's turn to take down the Librarian. They're getting some kills here. I spoke way too soon. Holding on to 5 VPs. There's a nuke from Thorinc. The Imperial Abyss. Oh, but it dragged in his Raptors. Did it kill him? No, they got away. That Swarm Lord may need to go back to base though. Took a lot of damage. He did a lot of heavy lifting there though. Watch our natural VP, says Thorinc. There's a Ravener Brood on it. Mizu not happy with the pathing. Not sure what pathing problem he had. Does have some Terminators now. Maybe the tank he was talking about. Cyclone Missile Launcher Barrage. Noise Marines getting disrupted all over the place. Do they need to run? Okay, they're going to set up. Maybe get some vital shots in here. The Swarm Lord, I think, needs to get out of it. Maybe he's just waiting for Leech Essence. But he's so close to death. There's a rocket run. That might wipe the Noise Marines. Did it wipe them? No, one of them survived. Sometimes there's a delay in the roster. Oh, these guys got subjugated. Chucking their grenade out. Swarmlord cracking on the Apothecary. Kills him. And they get the Carnifex down. Cyclone Barrage. Dodges it. That's a Thornback Carnifex there for kesuga7. Holding on to this cap. The blue team. Dominguez is here. He's not happy. Are they capping? No, he's reviving. Stranglethorn Cannon getting some good hits. Through the middle, though. Look at this. kesuga7 putting pressure on. Thorinc helping out. Jumps those guys to suppress them and tie them up in melee. What is their melee DPS? Doesn't tell me. I mean, he killed one of those fellas. There's use your shield. Can he get a cheeky decap here, the Ravener Alpha? Does have Toxic Miasma now. Hormagaunts are also here. Well, one Hormagaunt is. Termagants here getting chewed up. Did not get the decap. Red team take the west side back, and there's going to be the 2-1. And that's going to be the game for the red team. But blue team gave it a hell of a push at the end there. Mendicant Bias not happy. Thought he was fighting alone on the west side for too long, I think. Level 3 Hive Tyrant. A pixel away from level 4. Level 7 Ravener Alpha did some great work in melee. That Crippling Talon and the double Raveners. The double Raveners didn't survive, though. Level 3 Sorcerer. That Terminator Force Commander who does not level up. Big old claws. Level 10 Inquisitor. Purgatus, Holy Brazier did lots of work. Level 9 Apothecary, good grief. Throwing out massive heals. Had triple plasma cannons at the end. All of them covering the east and mid, it seems. And a Land Raider Redeemer was about to come out too. But there you have it, guys. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see ya next time.